Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. In the last video, I did Chambers of Xeric and made it up to 400 KC and got a little bit beyond that too, up to 423 KC. And here is the collection log. I started doing Konar Slayer a little while ago because I wanted to try stacking up as many Brimstone keys as possible, which I will come back to. I'm currently at over 100 Brimstone keys, but I want to take a break from Konar and go back to doing Duradel Slayer. There's some items that I want to get from some certain bosses, but with Konar, you're assigned to kill monsters in a certain area, so it makes it even rarer to get these boss tasks. Cerb and KQ, to be specific, are the ones I want to get. And this leads into sort of the new goals, or kind of also old goals that I want to transition back into doing or going for. And you can probably tell what this is a list of. These are items that we still need for master clues. I'm pretty sure if we get these items, then we'll be able to do, or at least I will, since I have 99 everything, I'll be able to do every single master clue step, I think. There's definitely a chance I could have missed an item or a couple items, but I think I got everything. Being at a later stage in the game, it can be hard to come up with things to do or items to work towards. So having a list like this, just laid out, I think is really motivating. I mean, not even if you're at a late stage in the game, but just for anyone. So this is gonna be the plan. Basically, I'll be doing Slayer, hoping for one of these Slayer tasks, and whenever Spook Dog is free and not editing or working on your own goals or working towards max, we can go to God Wars together and work towards one of these items, or other items too that we're missing from God Wars. Here's the task I left off on at the end of the last video, which is exactly why I want to be doing Duradel instead, because I would be able to fight Cerberus, but with Konar, I'm specifically assigned to fight them in the Stronghold Slayer dungeon, so I can't fight Cerb in this case. Now, I'm pretty sure even though I was at Konar, the max cape can still proc, and I could get the back-to-back task. Let's see. No. Before I forget, I need to unlock Avian Seas. I had them unlocked before, but then I unlocked them, so I guess now I'm unlocking them. In my 18 million plus Slayer XP, I've not gotten an Eternal Gem, which means I have to upkeep Slayer rings, and for the first time, I think since I originally made them, I now have to make more. So considering each of these have 8 charges, just making a few inventories does tend to last a very long time, but it would be cool to get Eternal Gem someday. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't even show it. Yeah, I have no Slayer rings at the moment, I just used my last one. This is kind of like a moneymaker because the enchanted gems you can buy from Slayer Masters for 1 GP, and then the gold bars, I guess you'd probably just get a bunch from training smithing early on an iron. So like even if you buy the gold ore and then make gold bars, you could then make these Slayer rings and alch them, and I think you would profit. Or I guess it depends how much nature runes cost too, like 200. Oh yeah, you can make some money back for these. Or you could just wait till it gets to 1 charge and then alch them when they have 1 charge left. What's next? Oh my gosh, there's no way. The second task of the video, we got freaking Cerberus. So the main thing I'm after here is going to be the Smoldering Stone, 1 in 512. But of course, Pet and Jar, second Prim, second Eternal would be cool too. And I'm currently at almost 1100 KC without it, so it's already about double the drop rate. A YouTuber tried for a drop in game. I must send them screenshots of all the people I know that have gotten that drop in the game before. Oh, hey, we got Prim number 2. Yes, that's so sick. Okay, after this trip, I'll show you how long it's been since my last crystal. That was 1167. It has been a long time since I've gotten one. That's so cool. Spook's gonna be happy with that one. Oh, it's thundering outside. Me playing eels and escalators. Come on, baby. Spook needs a new pair of shoes. It's gonna be a good clip for people who get the reference. I'll put up on screen the last screenshot I have of Cerb. It was 791 KC when I got the whatever crystal I got last, probably Eternal. It was nearly 400 KC in between getting those 2 crystals. So that was like 3 times the drop rate that I went without getting a crystal, but now we got one. So I'll put that in the group storage for Spook and she could put those on her dragon boots. Oh, I just got a virtual hit points level. That was 112 virtual level of hit points, which is 47 million hit points XP. That is my highest skill. My girlfriend was mad a couple days ago. I told her to calm down and asked her if she was PMSing like you suggested, and she hasn't talked to me since. Any advice? You should probably say that she's acting like your ex. Okay, last kill. Okay, I guess. Primordial number 3, it's okay. That'll be juicy for the bank value. Alright, interesting. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 0. 1, 2, 3, 0. This shit's a simulation for real. I gotta figure out something new to AFK, because right now my default's just come here and cook karambwans. Either this or go fish karambwans, but I think we have plenty of karambwans. I want to get XP for the high scores, but yeah. No, I don't need purpot, I'm fine. Alright, that is the end of the task. I guess it was a good task. We could still get the back-to-back task too. So, up to 1260 KC now. I've started unironically saying you're chip and dip line to my girl, and my girlfriend hates me. What do? You should tell her that she's acting like your ex. You know, I've actually never repeated a joke in my life. I've also never lied before. So don't call me a liar. You can call me anything else besides late for dinner as well. Oh, cool. There's Trident of the Seas, aka Free Runes. There is this book that my grandpa read to me when I was a child. It was a picture book. A lot of you might know it, but it was a slightly different version than I think most people have read as kids. The book was called One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Gefilte Fish. Black Dragons, KVD time. Actually, I think the last time I did this task, I stopped at something that ended with 99. So this is gonna be like kind of a milestone. Oh, this is 500. Cool. Rune Longsword or Dragon Bones. Fine, I guess I'll get the bones for my teammate. See, I'm such a good teammate. 550 KC at the end of the task. Never lucky. Kalphite's nice. Sweet. Wow, we got Cerberus and Kalphites already. Alright, so I do have the Kalphite Queen collection log completed, kind of. The D chain is the only thing I'm missing, and while there are other ways in the game to get it, like Thermi, for example, I also have basically the same collection log for Thermi, everything but the D chain. You can also get like 1 out of 32k from Dust Devils, but KQ is the most reasonable way to get it. It's 1 out of 128. So I'm gonna do KQ even though I already have the pet, head, and jar. I'm gonna have to ruin my 117 KC pet and jar, but it has to be done. There's also some combat achievements I have to do as well. Or actually, there's only one more combat achievement, which is kill KQ using only the Varix flail as a weapon. I'd also like to get another KQ head to have the KQ Slayer helm eventually, just as a completionist kind of thing. For this Varix Flail KQ combat task, you cannot do any recoil damage, so Ring of Recoil, Ring of Suffering Recoil, or Vengeance will make you fail the task. However, to all you Ironmen out there, you don't even need a Varix Flail for this task, because for some reason you can get the task done if you do no damage from any weapon at all. And by this, I mean you can do all your damage from thralls. You do have to have negative 64 crush accuracy or splash range or mage in order for the thrall to stay aggroed on KQ. There are some more specifics if you need to do that thrall method for this combat task, but I would literally just be reading the OSRS wiki page out loud. So you can just look at the wiki page for Prayer Smasher if you have to get a better idea of those specifics. Someone's gonna have to report me for all this bug abuse. What if I get the D chain and the combat task, I'm just done with KQ and head 2 at the same time? No, okay. I got the combat task done though, so that's what matters. All the KQ combat tasks are completed. Okay, here's the gear setup I just quickly came up with. Hopefully I can just get the D chain and be out of here fast. And someday in the future I could maybe come back for another KQ head. Maybe I'll bring the Bofa switch as well, but I think the Karis Partisan of Breaching should slap the second phase of KQ pretty well. It's not something I will most likely be striving for. Oh my god, I hit it. No, -1 for the task. No. Okay, if a Warhammer spec hits, it seems pretty accurate. I could just run the DPS calcs and figure out the exact numbers instead of going by how I feel, but feels pretty good. Well, if I casted Hunter Kit for extra magic XP, I'm a genius. Yo. Who needs magic and B when you have Hunter Kit, for real? I'm now 128 KC, which is the drop rate for the Dragon Chain Body, which means I'm officially unlucky at Kalphite Queen. Oh, I'm so unlucky at KQ, dude. This game's so unfair, man. It's KC, then it'll be the next one after that. Oh my god, 110, holy. Forgot about that chance to hit triple damage. Okay, that was sick. The fake KQ head. The fake Q head. Oh, nice. Cool. There's a KQ head, so now I'll be set for whenever. Yeah, cool. That's good. So if I get D chain, I could like fully leave here and be happy with it. So I guess I'm kind of glad I got that first. What'd my voice just do right there? Chuck E. Cheese is short for Charles Entertainment Cheese. It's like when your mom says your full name, you know you're in trouble. I'm gonna count to 3. When you hear I'm gonna count to 3, does that trigger some memories? Well, I've spent a little bit longer cooking today than I thought I'd be cooking. I've gained over 1.4 mil cooking XP today. That is a virtual level of 107 cooking, which also means I am at 28.7 mil cooking XP. No need to fear though, as I have over 20 million more cooking XP banked. Although, unless Spookdog does barbarian fishing to 99 fishing, which I don't think she's going to, then she will also have well over 99 cooking banked by the time she gets 99 fishing, so this most likely will all just end up being fish that I cook anyways. I found a way to save some bank space. I'm gonna withdraw all the Baronite shards that I had in here, and it costs 1250 shards to make the broken Imkondo hammer into a fixed Imkondo hammer, and this should be just enough to fix all of them. I could also convert these into shards, but I don't have a use for shards. Not that I have a use for all these hammers either, but I can store them in the POH. Yeah, I can just store all those in there. So no more Imkondo hammer in the bank, and no more broken Imkondo hammer taking up a bank slot. So 2 scientists go into a bar. One says, I'll have H2O. The other says, I'll have H2O2. The second one dies. Okay. Okay. I was like, oh, KQ head. I'll probably just keep it in the bank. I'm not desperate for prayer XP. It's a cool little keepsake. I'm sorry, Ironman, that are trying to get head from KQ as well. I didn't mean to steal your drop. I hope you get it today. Oh my god, 174. A Dragon 2H. That's 1 out of 256. That's, well, twice as rare as the D-Chain. And not my first one either. You do need a D2H for a Master Clue step though, so at least now me and Spook won't have to share one. Oh, there's another Dragon 2 hand at 198 KC, number 3. Oh wait, no, oh, I was, okay. No, oh my gosh, the hardcore group Ironman is over, guys. I can't believe it, no. All right, guys, if no one clips this, then my teammate will have no idea who died. I mean, my group will have no idea who died then. So everyone in my group will just blame each other for losing the status. There's definitely been a duo group hardcore team that lost a life at one point. The person who actually died was like, no, it wasn't me, it must be a glitch, you should tweet Ash on Twitter. Must be a bug, I don't know how that happened. To be fair, I did die to a bug. Yes, more wine. My unemployed friends, when they wake up at 2 p.m. is 1 out of 128 for the D-Chain. And you know what you get at 256 KC? 2 chains! The last KQ kill for the Kalphite task, and no D-Chain. I cannot believe how unlucky I am at this boss. Are you kidding me? This game's so unfair. Easy back-to-back. Okay, Hellhounds, perfect. Back to Cerb. The 2 tasks that I want, Hellhounds and KQs, or Kalphites, just works out so well for me. There it is. There it is, the Smoldering Stone. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Just like that. 1323 KC. I'm gonna keep going though, I do want to finish this task. Hey, there's a notification. I even see it at first because it was just blue text. Cool. That's the 3rd one. Another shooting star completed. Another 440 Stardust. Alright, got the elite casket. And that's typical. Here's last kill of the Cerb task. We got the thing I was going for this video, so that's all I could ask for. Black Dragons, back to KBD. Okay, here's the end of the KBD task. Oh my gosh, no way. Do you see that drop that's on the ground? That drop right there, that drop is crazy. Oh, elite. Okay, there's 8KC at Jad. Or I mean, oh, my first ever fire cape. Oh my gosh, I finally got it. Yes, there's the Kalphites again. Hopefully D-Chain this task. If I were a gambling man, which I'm not, but if I were, I'd gamble on the head this kill. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I called it. No way. What the heck? That's insane. This isn't voiceover, by the way. This is real time. That's crazy. How did I know? Oh, there it is. Yay. The Dragon Chain body. I'm done with Kalphite Queen at 312 KC. So, of course, that's a new collection log slot. And with this new collection log slot, I just green logged 2 things at the same time. There is Thermi. Click that. Okay, cool. It's green now. And then the other one, of course, is Kalphite Queen. And I think I'm permanently done with Kalphite Queen, right? There should be no reason for me to ever come back. I have all the combat tasks done, all the collection log slots from it, so I think that's it for this boss. I actually really enjoy doing Kalphite Queen, so I mean, it kind of sucks that this is the one I got lucky with. I mean, I'm very happy to be done with it, of course, but I would have preferred to be lucky with other bosses. But you know, you can't just choose to get lucky. That's obviously not how the game works. I was just messing around with the 6 uniques that KQ drops because I think that'd look really cool for a thumbnail. Anyway, so in terms of for the master clue steps, we knocked the 2 Slayer items off of the list. Although I guess you could say the Armor Helm is also a Slayer item because Aviances are a pretty common Slayer task. I know Bandos is technically a Slayer task if you have Boss Slayer unlocked, but it would be like pretty rare to get a Grardor Slayer task. So at the very least, I wouldn't count this as a Slayer drop. I don't know what's going to be planned for the next video. I guess it just depends if Spook Dog's going to be free or if she's working on her own stuff, whether or not we're going to be able to go to God Wars. But if you want to check out her half of the progress, it's linked below in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.